Thank you for sharing this morning with me and for inviting me to your Tameshigiri ranch. It's truly amazing to be able to practice with such an advanced practitioner.
Yeah, it's very great time.
Do you think that access to an ninjutsu or battojutsu course is essential for the practice of Tameshigiri?
Most Japanese kenjutsu or iaido dojo does not slash any tatami or straw or bamboo, but it is very important to cut with our skill. When we learned iaido kata and battojutsu movements, and we must cut any object that movement. It is very important.
I really like your YouTube channel and your incredible mastery of battojutsu yaijutsu. You have been practicing yaijutsu for how many years to reach such a level of cut?
Oh, actually, I practiced 15 years with katana, but I learned various dojo and martial arts. So my skill is really mixed. Yeah, iaijutsu and battojutsu and shintori kata and haidon gondo.
Do you want to know?
Very mixed. So I think my skill is very rare.
What do you think is the difference between battodo and iaido?
Battodo and imitate. I think battodo, the martial arts battodo is always try cutting some object with their movement, kenjutsu movement, iaido movement. But traditional iaido doesn't cut practice. So it is different point. The iaido members always practice their movement clearly and correct swing and practice.
What do you think is the difference between battodo and kendo?
Battodo and kendo, that is very different martial arts because kendo is sparring martial arts. Kendo always sparring, and try my hit skill with others and just sparring. But battodo is how to use this katana and slash some objects. They are very different martial arts.
What do you think is discipline closest to the original kenjutsu among iaido, battodo and kendo?
I don't know. I don't know. It's very difficult. I'm not sensei. I'm not master. I'm just a hobby martial arts.
Hi.
So I think, we need to practice together sparring martial arts and kata martial arts. I think that, yeah.
What do you think is the most suitable discipline for the practice of Tameshigiri among battodo, iaido and kendo?
Actually, kendo skill has the most hit skill and move enemy and hit attack. But iaido and battojutsu are very steadily movement, clearly and swing correctly. And janshin, this is very difficult martial. They are very difficult martial arts, and I think Tameshigiri needs to practice iaido and battodo, not kendo.
Can we start practicing Tameshigiri on the first day of practice for a beginner in yaijutsu?
I think never, because a beginner doesn't have any strong muscle with using katana, And this is very important point. We must need to stop in katana when we want. Hey, 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 hey. But beginner, oops, oops.
Okay.
Yeah, so difficult for beginner.
Hi.
Never.
What style of katana made in Korea would you recommend for the practice of tameshigiri? A. Nohi or bohi?
Nohi katana.
Nohi.
Nohi katana has more powerful when we tameshigiri. Yeah, because if katana has hi, katana is very hit bamboo and damage.
D'accord.
Damage. So nohi katana is really good when we tameshigiri.
Which type of blade balancing do you prefer? Close from the tsuka? Close from the middle? Or close from the monouchi?
I think and here because maybe at this point katana is very not heavy, but this point it will be you feel katana is very heavy, but this point is more powerful because when we throw katana and this point powerful cutting, but this point not good, I think.
For example, this katana, I think, this is not Motohara, right?
Motohara.
It's Motohara? Okay. So the balance is like really good, and the balance is, I feel, between center and front, right?
Yeah.
Close to the monouchi is better, right?
Right.
Okay. Just to be sure that I understood. your
Better
word.
just only when tameshigiri. If you practice iaido or iaijutsu, absolutely this middle point is good. Better.
Do you prefer shinogizukuri or irazukuri or other type of blade geometry for tameshigiri?
Absolutely shinogizukuri. Shinogizukuri is very best katana.
Hey.
You need to buy shinogizukuri.
What type of yaito do you recommend for preparing your cuts for tameshigiri? A light or heavy? Boi or nohi for your yaito if you want to prepare yourself for tameshigiri cuts?
When I practice iaido movement or iaijutsu or kata, I always use hi katana. But when tameshigiri, I always use no hi katana. Because no hi is more powerful when tameshigiri.
How many hours do you think we should practice per week for tameshigiri? How many omote, how many hours?
Usually I practice on the kendo dojo.
Okay.
So just one day
Okay.
on the week
Okay.
I practice tameshigiri.
What is the difference between omote cutting and bamboo cutting?
This is a little different point. If you cut omote, you can use this point when in this katana. But when you're cutting bamboo, you must need this point in the katana. And this is very close distance with objects. This is very important point. If you try cut bamboo, you must close an object and try this point cutting.
Thank you very much for this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
It's very pleasant time.
Thank you so much.